Okay. Well, we have suffered our first death, and I actually think the tutorial, or the tower itself rather, successfully served its purpose, which I'm not really afraid to die anymore. That wasn't so bad. Losing your stats for a day of in-game time is not really the worst thing in the world. Also, yes, a human player is probably going to take our stuff. Like, if we die, a human player is definitely going to loot our body. Why wouldn't they? That's half the reason of PvP, right? So it would be kind of a setback. No, it wouldn't be kind of a setback. It would be a pretty big setback to lose all our gear, but really the biggest loss at this point of the game would just be time. Like, we would just have to go kill a couple more things to get enough money to buy it again. It seems that the setback truly for dying is just time, at least until we find something like rare or some gear that we really need or really want to keep or something like that. That being said, I think we're going to go back into the School of Heroes, and I think it might be a good idea if we deposit our gold. I'm not entirely sure I remember how to do this. Let's see here. Okay, somebody posted in the Discord, as a quote, "The wooden stool butts up against you, trying to wake you. The wooden stool shakes you, trying to wake you. You wake and stand up. I'm already sick of this effing stool." So, that might have been that, who was it, Rekov that we ran into? I think that was who that was, with the stool. Apparently he's having more trouble with the stool than benefit. But okay, so let's go. I think it was east to the Hall of Arms, and then what, east again? Cheetah wants us to do more things for him. We're gonna ignore him for the time being. We're gonna go to the Traveler's Purse. So let's figure out how to deposit something. Okay, deposit all will... Okay, so we could get balance, deposit all, withdraw all, convert all. So let's do balance. You have no coins. Let's deposit... I kind of don't want to deposit all. We need to go shopping, but let's go ahead and deposit all. You deposit 1 platinum, 6 gold, 1 silver, and 1 copper. The bank removes 8 silver from your account for their service, and that's fine. Now, how do we withdraw? Withdraw amount, coin type. Let's withdraw... The cat wants attention. Hey, Cookie. Beat it, you mangy feline. Okay, let's withdraw... How much? Like, 10 gold? Is a conversion 10 to 10, I believe? So it's 10 copper, make a silver. Let's get confirmation on that. Help money? Yeah, it's 10 to 10. Or 10 to 1, rather. Okay. So withdrawing 10 gold would be too much. Let's withdraw 2 gold. Okay. So we have 2 gold, and our balance is currently 1 platinum, 3 gold, 3 silver. Okay. So if we die and tragically lose, you know, someone loots our body, we have a nest egg to fall back on. Cheetah is still trying to give us quests here. Oh, not interested right this moment, mostly because I know his quests have such a short time limit, or rather, perhaps I'm just really slow, and I'm not able to finish them quick enough. Okay. So let's take a look at what this guy sells, and if the info that we received is correct, we can go up to, as long as we don't pass a light encumbrance, I don't think it should affect us that much. We already have a copper shield. I guess we'll buy a copper chainmail shirt, and we'll wear the chainmail. Let's check to make sure we're still unencumbered. Wow. Did not expect to be wearing chainmail and be unencumbered. I've actually worn chainmail before, as I'm sure a lot of nerds have. It is not light. Like, I think that's the most surprising thing about wearing real armor, is you watch something like Lord of the Rings and you see Bilbo in his mithril and it looks like just some kind of t-shirt. And yeah, and he moves around in it like it's nothing. And then if you actually wear metal armor, you realize, oh, I'm wearing metal. Like, I have pounds of metal wearing my limbs down now. But yeah, that's okay. We'll take every advantage we can get. I'm a-okay with not being encumbered by wearing a copper chainmail shirt. To be fair, I've never worn copper armor. Maybe copper is lighter. I don't actually know. We'll buy a helmet. Wear helmet. Still unencumbered. We'll go ahead and buy the leggings. Wear leggings. Still good. Buy a belt. Buy some gloves. Buy a mantle. And a light wool scarf. That one makes me laugh for some reason. And we'll buy 2 rings. That isn't something I have for sale. I think you do. We'll buy copper ring. Buy copper ring. Okay. Now we are ready to gear up. Let's wear ring. Wear ring. Now what does that actually do for us? Maybe we should identify the ring. Can't find it. Remove ring. Identify ring. Okay, copper ring weighs almost nothing. Level 5? I don't know what that means. Perhaps it's a way of gauging the item's power. It is a jewelry item. It affects move by 20. Oh, indeed. Our movement was increased by 20 for each ring equipped. Affects hit roll by... Affects hit roll by 1. Guys, we should have been wearing these rings. These rings would have been helping us hit with those daggers. Look at our hit roll is 7. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Think about that. If each ring... Hold on. Let's wear the other ring. Let's check our hit roll. Hit roll is now 8. Oh. Guys, that's huge. Like, think about how low these numbers are. Increasing our hit roll from 6 to 2, or 6 to 8 by 2, essentially is an increase of 33% effectiveness on our hit roll. Like, I don't know exactly how the mechanics work. I don't know how the game determines whether you hit or not. If it works like old AD&D, it's probably like a roll against an armor class, and your hit roll adds to the armor class to hit armor class 0 roll or something like that. I don't actually know. But the point is that increasing anything by 33% is huge. Imagine if we hit 33% more often. I mean, I feel like an idiot. I guess we should have really been paying attention to this gear. We're just gonna eat some more bread here. It's actually quite funny. I'm reading us eating this herbal bread, and it's actually making me hungry. Like I want to go to the store and buy some garlic bread now. Okay. But okay, let's remove the ring again and see if we missed anything. If Chezni can spell here. Identify a ring. Alright. So it increases our movement by 20. Not that big of a thing. We don't really ever find ourselves running out of movement. Or at least not yet. So maybe that'll matter more later. Affects our hit roll by 1. That seems to be the big one. And our mana is increased by 3. That's not really a big deal. Mana being increased by 3 means we can cast 1 extra armor spell. By having 2 of the rings equipped. I think the really big thing is the hit roll increase. Okay. So, what else do we have? We have a light woolen scarf. And let's remove our chainmail. I kind of want to look at all of these. So we'll identify chainmail shirt. Alright. Oh, but apparently it looked at the leggings instead. That's fine. Weighs 0.4, wears on the legs, level 5 copper armor. Gives us a minor increase in armor class against the 3 basic types of damage, pierce, bash, and slash. None versus magic, although that's to be expected. However, it does say down here, we increase our HP, but wait, affects hit roll. Hold on. Does wearing it lower our hit roll? Affects hit roll. Wear leggings? And now let's check our score. What? Hold on. First off, I'm a little confused because we're wearing these chainmail leggings and our hit roll is 8. Now let's remove the leggings and our hit roll is now 6. However, if we identify the leggings, it says it affects hit roll by 1. Oh, but it also affects our dexterity by 1. So the increase in dexterity also increases our hit roll. And our HP is increased by 3. That's, again, not fantastic, but if enough cumulative pieces of armor increase our HP, then it would add up to a nice amount. I'm just confused. Why does wearing armor increase our hit roll? Like, I don't quite understand. We should probably just type in help hit roll. Hit roll. Hit roll represents your chance to hit a given target. This chance is reduced by the target's armor class, parrying, and dodging abilities. Factors that increase your hit roll include dexterity, various skills and spells, weapon quality, and enchantments on items or weapons. I'm just genuinely perplexed. Am I understanding this incorrectly? Because it seems that by putting on armor, we gain dexterity? Like, why would you gain dexterity by putting on armor? I suppose it could just be a simulation of the fact that armor decreases your enemy's chance of hitting you, and they're modifying that through the dexterity? That would be my guess. That's probably why they did it that way. It's not that it actually increases your dexterity, it's just that it increases the same thing that dexterity increases, which is avoidance of combat. It has the interesting side effect of increasing your hit roll. Now that part I don't understand. Now I would say that's just how to put this? An unintended consequence of increasing your dexterity is also the side effect of increasing your hit roll, except they very specifically also increase the hit roll by 1. And I don't understand why armor would increase your ability to hit something. Arguably, you could say, well, you don't have to block yourself as much. Therefore, you can put yourself in situations that allow you to hit an enemy that would otherwise compromise your safety, which by wearing the armor you now can do. Or it could just be that's just the way the game works. Could just be that gear boosts stats. Doesn't really need to make sense. It's a RPG. Kind of harkens back to the older RPGs, actually, where gear would just raise random stats for no real reason. Like, you'd put on some armor and suddenly your MP would increase. And this was made, like, what, 20 years ago? 1998? Ooh, 21 years ago. Happy birthday, Avendar. Okay, but that's okay. That's actually something that's really good to know, and I'm kind of an idiot for not realizing that sooner. So, okay. Let's see if we can identify the chainmail shirt. Actually, let's type in copper chainmail shirt. No, it just keeps identifying the leggings, which is frustrating. Is there a way we can... So we have copper chainmail shirt. Maybe we just type identify shirt. There we go. Okay, weighs quite a bit more. 1 instead of 0.4. It is armor. Gives us a little more AC. Affects moves by 20. So if we wear the shirt, does our movement go down? A little confused. Our movement did not change. What if we move around? Is that going to... A little confused. Movement is 339. Let's remove the shirt. Movement is 318. Wow. Okay. It's official. The gear just gives you stats. Doesn't really need to make sense. You just get stats from gear. And that's okay. As long as I understand that, I can expect it. And then we can take advantage of it. Okay. So we gain Constitution. We also increase our HP. And that's all fine. Okay, so we'll just wear the shirt and the leggings, because there's no reason not to. Let's remove the pendant, see if that does anything. We'll remove the boots, remove the sleeves, remove the shield, remove the bracer, and remove the dagger. Oops. Remove dagger. Okay, we'll go line by line, trying to understand what these do. So let's start with the scarf. Identify the scarf. A light will scarf. Gives us some AC, increases our wisdom. Wait, affects a wisdom. Affects wisdom. Affects movement by 20 HP. So let's check what our wisdom is. Our wisdom is currently 12 of 14. I can't remember which one of these is the actual versus the current. I almost want to say the one on the right is the base stat, and the one on the left is our current stat, which is interesting because our wisdom is 12. And I'm not sure what's affecting that. Check our equipment here. Wearing ring. Helmet. Oh, we should remove the helmet. But I'm not sure what would be lowering our wisdom by 2. That's fine. We don't necessarily need to know. But it is interesting. Okay. So really no penalty for wearing the scarf. I just realized the music's kind of low. Sorry guys. Turn that up a little bit. Alright. We'll identify the mantle. Affects armor class by -5. Keep in mind, lower armor class is better. What is a mantle? And why does it increase our armor class by 5? Or decrease, but which is essentially an increase. So, I'm a bit confused. I don't actually see an armor class stat. Equally perplexing is that it specifically calls out that it lowers, or rather, yeah, gives us armor against pierce, bash, and slash. But then it also says it has this additional -5. Does that mean everything is 7? Let's just, okay, let's take stock. Piercing, all the stats right now are 74. So let's wear the mantle and see what happens. They went from 74 to 67, which is a 7-point difference. So yeah, for some reason they specifically called out that the mantle increases the base 3 sets of armor by 2 each, but then also has an overall arcing armor class of -5. So essentially, I feel like you could write that one of 2 ways, right? You could write it out as AC versus pierce, AC versus bash, AC versus slash as 7, or you could just write affects armor class by -7. Now, admittedly, perhaps this will matter more later, but it's a little confusing. I'm not sure why the stats would be split like that, because functionally they feel like that it's the same. There's no need to have them split. Does increase our movement, does increase our HP. Mantle seems like good stuff. Let's take a look here. Take a look at the gloves. Same stuff, except this boosts our strength. So we'll wear the gloves. We'll identify the belts. Leather belts. Oh no. Leather belt. Hit roll. More hit roll. I am a-okay with hit roll. Let's see here. Helmets. Helmet gives us some nice AC and increases our intelligence by 1? Sure. Wear helmet. And boom. There it is. Int up by 1. Why is our wisdom -2? I love it. I actually usually despise wisdom as a stat in most games. I just find it amusing that I guess mechanically, I want to understand why that is happening. Okay. We'll identify those sleeves. Gives us more hit roll. We'll identify the pendant. I think the pendant just lights things up. And increases our int. Strength is now 19. Okay. Take a look at the bracers. Increases our damage roll, so we deal more damage by 2 because we have 2 bracers. Take a look at the boots. Boosts our dex. That's okay. Boots. Identifying the shield. Okay. A little bit of armor. Wow, not very much. You would expect a shield to give you quite a bit more armor than 1 in all categories. But again, it oddly increases our hit roll. And that's fine. We'll take the hit roll. Hit roll seems good. Alright, copper dagger. Okay, so our dagger here deals an average of 3d8, or sorry, an attack of 3d8, which comes to an average of 12. That's pretty simple. Simple 3d8 damage. Comparing that, let's compare that to a PvP scenario. We're dealing 12 damage on average. We were fighting ourselves with nearly 200 HP. That would mean we would have to hit ourselves, what, 18 times? 18 times 12, something like that. Because if it was 20, it would be 240. No, 16 times, I think. Hold on, let's pull up the calculator. What's 16 times 12? 192. We'd have to do it 17 times. Hitting someone 17 times in combat does not sound feasible. So if we're fighting Corin, we need to hit her 17 times. Probably not going to win that fight. So we are certainly going to wear the dagger. But there's no way we can realistically win without Immolate. Okay, we look a lot better here. Our core stats are higher. Our armor is about 50 across the board now instead of the previous 90. Anything else change here? Our hit roll is a lot higher. Well, the hit roll is only 9. I'm a little confused by that. Wait a minute. Why is our hit roll only 9? Is there a soft cap? Because I thought a lot of our inventory increased hit roll. Or sorry, equipment. Let me just take a look here. I guess less of this increased our hit roll than I remembered. Some of this increased our strength. But I thought some of it increased our dex. Look at the shield. If we remove the shield, do we lose a hit roll? We do. Except, didn't both the copper leggings... Hold on. Let's remove leggings. Remove chainmail. And we'll identify the shirt. Okay, the shirt didn't give us any extra hit roll, whereas the leggings gave us about, oops, the leggings gave us 2, about, but the dex is 16. The leggings only actually give us 1 hit roll, but they increase our dex by 1. So depending on how the stats work, the extra dex might not... Well, no, it does. Look at that. Hit roll 9. 9? Hit roll 9. Okay. Hit roll is 9. And are we wearing everything? We are. Okay. Never mind. I'm crazy. Okay. Hit roll is 9. Damage roll is 3. Saves are 2. Everything else seems pretty standard. Nothing too amazing. I think we're ready. Ready to go out again. We certainly, equipment-wise, are a lot stronger. Actually, I have a little bit more confidence that we'll be able to make it through the imp hallway with a lot less strife. I think we can do this. Or at least, certainly stand to have a better chance than we did before. Let's go do Cheetah's quest. What does he want? He wants some rat tails. And we'll go ahead and take that. We have 24 hours to do that. So again, that's the amount of time that we can stay dead, as macabre as that sounds. We're back on the first level of the Tower of Trials. We'll just kill some rats. Whoa! That was just dead rat. Was that luck? No, we're actually stronger now. I mean, it didn't take us very long to kill rats before, but now they are just dropping like rats. That's not a saying. I think it's dropping like fries. Sorry, guys. Dropping like fries. Yeah, these rats are certainly dying a lot faster. We don't want rat entrails, we want a rat tail. But we are only receiving 3 experience points, so that's pretty... makes sense. At this point, there's no real reason to... there's no real reason to kill rats for EXP. However, the item grind. Okay, we got a rat tail. Sorry, what I'm trying to say, we're just gonna take the tail. Oh, Rakev popped in through here. What I'm trying to say is that even though you can't kill rats anymore to get EXP, if for some reason they drop something valuable, you could still farm the items. I assume item drop rate isn't affected by level. Some MMOs it is, and that's frustrating. We're not allowed to farm the weaker enemies. A lot of times, heavily populated MMOs will adopt... Oops. Apologies. Heavily populated MMOs will adopt the idea of a higher level character having less of a chance of getting item drops in order to prevent super high level people from farming out weaker enemies that lower level characters need to fight. But I don't know. I don't like that. I think the high level people should be able to farm in the lower level areas if they want. I mean, I guess it does create the problem for newer players if they can't do anything and they're just oppressed by all these. I'm talking too much. We really need to deliver this, I can never navigate this lower floor. I just get so lost down here. Oh my gosh, somehow we're in the Hall of Victors. There we go. So you need to go up. Let's go deliver this rat tail to Cheetah. Okay, so I messed this up last time, where I didn't actually give him the tail. I'm gonna give tail to Cheedock. You give the tail of an oversized rat to Cheedock. And our task is find a rat's tail for each Cheedock. Did I do this wrong? By giving it to him, does that actually mess up the quest? Maybe we should go back and actually, because I don't like it. He didn't say anything to us. Let's go back down to the rat location and kill more rats and get another tail. Ah, Rakev is here. Anyway, I figure we'll hedge our bets. Wait, now it says find a rat's tail is complete? I'm so confused. You hear an oversized rat's death cry. You get an oversized rat's tail from the corpse of the oversized rat. Now the quest is complete. Find a rat's tail is complete. Return to Cheedock for the reward. Now that's confusing. I don't know why the other tail we had wasn't considered valid. I've done it again. I'm lost. Here we go. I see. So if the quest has a yellow plus sign, then we can complete it. So we'll just type in complete. You give an oversized rat's tail to Cheedock. He chitters, oh yes, excellent. Nice doing business with you, Talaris. We receive 250 EXP. Paltry sum. Probably not actually worth it, but that's fine. We at least accomplished finishing it. So I'm trying to see what we have lined up here music-wise. Alright. I don't even know if 250 EXP would be worth it at the beginning of the game. I kind of feel like just like killing a rat would have given us 250 EXP. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering the numbers. Oh well, it's fine. Apparently, the secretary woman, Rakev, is here. Let's test out the where command. Yeah, here we go. Players in the School of Heroes. Rakev is in the foyer of the School of Heroes. I'm losing my voice. Okay, so this Rakev guy is bopping around the school. And he's talking to us. Okay, how do I do this? Say, what do we want to say, guys? Agreed. Let's see. We'll say agreed. Are you enjoying your time here? Rakev is apparently practicing his ability to create gill-like slits that allow him to breathe underwater. Rakev adds conspiratorially, though I question how many would-be adventurers actually graduate from here. Pretty sure the headmaster has it out for all of us. Oh, that's funny. Hold on, I'm not sure how to say this. I can understand the sentiment. The years seem to pass quickly as I study under the school's leadership. Oh, I'm not fast enough. Rakev shrugs. Oh, not too bad. Has its ups and downs. Has its ups and its downs. I must admit the other would-be adventurers up on the tower's 4th floor do rather intimidate me. I'm going to type in indeed, especially Corinne. I gotta stop putting quotes around things. I also need to figure out how to help say. Okay, we know how to say things. Okay, Rakev is telling us that we don't need to add quotes to things. How do we say OC? OC Rakev. Oh crap, that didn't work. OOC Rakev. There we go. Okay, so we responded, yeah, sorry, we're still trying to figure this out. Rakev asks, is that the one running around cloaked in magic? I think the large Shanja fellow is a bit more intimidating. So we'll respond. We'll respond, he is, but for some reason, he left us alone. Whereas Corin gave us no quarter. Us, oh my gosh. Oh no, I said us. Guys, did Talaris talk about himself in 3rd person? Because I think he might. Rakev offers a hand. Alright guys, Talaris talks about himself in 3rd person now. I don't know how to do actions. We'll ask him how you indicate actions in social things. Help narrate, help basic, help getting started. Let's see here. Help basic commands. General roleplay. S-mote? Help. Let's see. Help S-mote. Is that it? Smote action. Works exactly like emote, except you must place your name somewhere in the string. string will show to everyone in the room. Okay, so let's do S-mode. Shoot, what do we do? So we have to put our name. They're using e-say. So yeah, basically the only time you need quotes in commands is to put around action before the actual word. So what I just did is I typed e-say offers hand. Okay, so we'll do e-say takes hand. Oh, but we said we were weary. We'll cautiously take hand and shake, and give our name, which is, oh gosh, what's our name? We are Talars. I didn't expect Talaris to be goofy and talk about himself in third person, but yet here we are. Oops. Oh no. Rakev isn't here. For some reason he's gone. Why is uh-oh. Hold on, let's use the where command. No, Rakev is here. I don't know why that didn't work. Did I type his name wrong? Oh, I think I shouldn't have put the colon. There we go. So we went ahead and told the Rakev player that we gotta remember e-say. E-say is interesting. We'll do help e-say. Let's see. Use this command to replace normal say with whatever form of speaking you wish to. Oh, great. Examples e-say hisses greetings mortal. Oh no, that's just part of the help file. I thought someone was saying greetings mortal and we were about to die. Okay, Rakev says, the thing about e-say is that it puts word for word what you type out there, so it won't recognize specific pronouns. Like if you type e-say shakes your hand, it will show up to everyone in the room as, oh shoot. Shoot. So we should have typed Talaris shakes Rakev's hand. If you want to have an action that recognizes who it's targeted at, you want to use the emote and p-mote. Emote is a plain action, no say involved. P-mote is the same thing with targetable nouns and pronouns. Okay, let's do help emote. Emote command works by emoting an action that you do to the rest of the room. Example, if your name is Jolene and you type emote rambles on and on about killing archdevils, everyone in the room would see Jolene rambles on and on about killing archdevils. No, because e-say is a little weak syntax-wise to recognize that. If you did, it would show up as Talaris shakes Rakev's hand. Rakev's hand. We are Talaris. Because it literally only recognizes a single quote to single quote, so you can't use possessive quotations in them. Rakev's. Interesting. Oh, I see. Because the little quote there would that would be where our actual text started happening. You would need to split up into two actions. One Pmote, one say. Okay, we're gonna test it out here. So we'll do, oh shoot. Okay, so we'll do Pmote, then follow it up. Pmote, how does Pmote even work? What's the syntax? Okay, the Pmote is similar to emote with the following exception. Every occurrence of a person's name in a Pmote string is replaced by the appropriate pronoun. So, wait. Why is this so confusing? I feel like this is simple and yet I'm like an idiot who can't understand it, which would show up to you. Okay. Like, Pmote shakes Rakev's hand. Okay. Pmote shakes Rakev, well, we'll do capital. Rakev's hand. Oh, shoot. We were in the middle of a... Okay, once you figure out Pmote, there's never any reason to use emote again, since they're the same command, just one a bit more powerful than the other. Pmote shakes Rakev's hand. And then say, we are Talars. Ah! Forgot the punctuation. Okay, so we'll just respond. Wait, what? Why did that work? OC Rakev forgot the period. But thanks. I think I'm understanding better now. Boy, this is awkward. So let's do we'll do say, unfortunately, our stomach rumbles and the cantina below calls for us. Perhaps I will see you around the school again, Rakev. Oh no! I said I. I'm a terrible role player, guys. And unfortunately, the Pmote command doesn't recognize proper possessive apostrophes for names that end in S. So for that Pmote, I had to type Pmote gives Talaris's hand a firm shake, nodding as he does. And we'll just respond. Sounds like there's a lot of quirks in the syntax. I'll definitely take some time to read up and figure out some of this out. So we'll go head down into the Adventurers Lounge and east, and we'll grab a list of stuff. To buy. I guess we could buy a steak. Would that fill us up more? The steak is rare and juicy, the spicy glazing leaving a lingering heat in your mouth. Okay, hopefully we're not hungry anymore. Because I'm actually terrified of having insulted people. How do you properly interact with people in a role-playing environment? What do you do? What do you say? Is there any hard feelings? I mean, the OOC provides all this odd, like, I don't know, there's like this weird odd pressure of like the idea that you're interacting with a real person, but you're not supposed to act like you're interacting with a real person. And I don't want to harm the feelings of this real person, but behind the shell of this fake person that I'm interacting with. I really appreciate that Rakev took the time to explain a lot of that to us. I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't know how to speak properly. What was that thing he was saying about, like, oh, what was it? The apostrophes? Okay, so he said to us, perhaps I were seeing you around the school again, Rakev. No, we said that to him. That would be welcome. Do enjoy your time. Okay, but how did he do this? He said, Rakev gives your hand a firm handshake, nodding as he does. You're hungry. Okay, that's say, unfortunately. Okay, the foyer, you are hungry. The foyer of the school is just say, perhaps. We should have said, perhaps we will see you around. I guess we'll get better at that. Let's see here. And unfortunately, the pmote command doesn't recognize proper possessive apostrophes for names that end in S. Oh, shoot. Our name ends in S. So for that pmote, I had to type the pmote gives Talaris Sis hand a firm shake and nodding as he does. Proper possessive apostrophes. I see. I think what he's saying is that it would be okay if you just did Talaris. Wait. Talaris's proper. Do I not know English grammar? Am I an idiot? I think I am. Could you write out? I'm gonna type it in here. Could you write out Talaris's? Would that be appropriate? He said he had to write Talaris's hand. Because if you have birds, right? Birds plural. You could write birds like that, right? Birds, the birds. I don't know how apostrophes work anymore, guys. My brain is not. I gotta look at like English apostrophe use. Okay, but unfortunately, the pmote. Now he said one of these was superior. I forget the period. He said one of these would be used almost exclusively. Once you figure out pmote, there's never any reason to use emote. So let's learn what emote is really quickly. Help emote. Emote works by emoting an action that you do to the rest of the room. If your name is Jolin and you type emote, rambles on and on about killing archdevils, everyone in the room would see Jolene rambles on and on about killing archdevils, thereby emoting the action to the rest of the room. However, he said that pmote would be superior. Pmote, help pmote. Pmote is similar to emote with the following exception. Every occurrence of a person's name in the Pmote string is replaced by the appropriate pronoun. 3 players, Landir, Jolin, and Aeolus, are standing in a room. Landir types Pmote, looks at Jolin, and Jolin will see Eander looks at you. Is that Eander or is that Lander? I'm gonna go with Eander. Eander sees, Eander looks at Jolin. Aeolus sees, Eander looks at Jolin. Wait, I don't understand. Why is Pmote superior? It says it replaces things with pronouns. Pmote command is similar to emote with the following exception. Every occurrence of a person's name in a Pmote string is replaced by the appropriate pronoun. Oh, I see. So instead of Jolin seeing Eander looks at Jolin, they would see Eander looks at you. Okay, can we test this out on ourselves? Let's do Pmote Tolaris looks at Tolaris. What does that do? Nothing. Oh boy, it does crazy things. Pmote Tolaris looks at Tolaris, says, Tolaris looks at Tolaris. Oh jeez. Let's try this again. Pmote looks at Tolaris. Tolaris looks at Tolaris. Okay, I see. So Pmotes, we don't have to clarify ourselves. We just do Pmote looks at table. Tolaris looks at table. Although, why are we thirsty? Go find that fountain. I swear. The only thing we do in this game is eat and drink. We go west, west, north. Here's the fountain. We'll drink from the fountain, go south, east, east, and we're back at the bar. Nope, we're back at the thing blocked by a giant. I just want to be back at the bar. Where's the bar? No, I don't want to talk to the magic mouth. Okay, we're back at the fountain. I don't want to go to the fountain, though. We want to go to the bar. Can't go this way. East, east. South? Okay, there it is. I really should make a grid. Like I should make a map of Avendar on all the locations, because I think that would really help me see all the locations. In fact, maybe that's what I should put up here in this upper left corner, is kind of a map of the area and everything. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe not right this second, but I definitely need to build a map of everything so I know where the heck I am. Alright. So let's keep practicing Pmote here. Pmote. No, we don't need to type in Tolaris. Pmote is like a thing we do. So we just type in, like, muses about goblins. Tolaris muses about goblins. Okay. Now, what was the thing about possessive? So, wait. Rakev said he had to do something weird with the possessive. Due to the syntax of the command. Okay, it doesn't recognize proper possessive apostrophes for names that end in S. So in order for him to say... what did he say here? Rakev gives your hand a firm shake, nodding as he does. Oh, but he didn't type in gives your hand a firm, or gives your hand. He typed in gives Tolaris's hand a firm shake, which to him would have appeared as Rakev gives Tolaris's hand a firm shake, but to me appeared as Rakev gives your hand a firm shake. But what he typed was Pmote gives Talaris's hand a firm shake, nodding as he does. Now I need to probably just try typing that out. Pmote gives Talaris's hand a firm shake. Talaris gives Talaris's hand a firm shake. Okay. Yeah. And that's fine. I think what he's just describing the fact that I think because apparently this morning I can't remember 8th grade English, you could just write Talaris's and Talaris, and that's how you would do Talaris's. But you have to add the S, and that's fine. Let's try more Pmote stuff. Pmote looks at the ceiling. Talaris looks at the ceiling. Grammar does seem to matter. We do have to end this in a period. Pmote messes with his chainmail. So now we have to start the Pmote with a lowercase letter because it's always going to start with Talaris. And Talaris is obviously going to be capitalized since it's the first letter of the sentence. Pretty simple. Okay. I think I got this. And then the old say command. Help emote. And then there's this thing here called S-mode. What's an S-mode? Help S-mode. Help S-mode. Smote works exactly like emote, except you must place your name somewhere in the string, and it will show that string to everyone in the room. I don't understand. Wouldn't Pmote just do that? Help Pmote. Pmote commands work similar to emote, with the following exception. Every occurrence of the person's name in the string is replaced by the appropriate pronoun. Okay, 3 players. Yeah, we already looked at this. Now, what's the difference? Oh, but here's the second example. Pmote looks at Jolin's shoes. Jolin says, Yander looks at your boots. Yander looks at Jolin's shoes. Okay, it just replaces Jolin with pronoun. Now, what's the difference between doing an emote that everyone sees and an emote that only one person sees? Or is that not a thing? No, emote automatically displays everything to the room. And that's why he said that Pmote is just better. Use emote primarily to show actions that your character does. Be careful not to force actions on other players. So we can't like take a physical action against someone. These sorts of actions are not valid use of emote, as you are unfairly predetermining an outcome for the action and are not allowing the player to avoid or otherwise respond to the attempt. That is actually just pretty basic role-playing guides. Anytime you do any kind of role-playing online. So that seems pretty standard. Okay, so I still don't understand why S-mode exists. What does S-mode do? S-mode works exactly like emote, except you must place your name somewhere in the string. Let's try it. S-mode. I don't know. The breeze drifts against Talaris, and then we have to do Sis's clothes, period. I see. So S-mode is just it's a little more control. It allows you to emote something and you don't have to, how to put it, you don't have to use your name first, but I don't really see any need for that to happen. P-mote. Well, except that it kind of lets you narrate certain things that are happening, right? I guess that's S-mote's purpose. Okay, so P-mote is probably what we're going to use like all the time. And I know, I apologize, this is how I work. I know I'm going over this to excruciating detail, but I really want to make sure I remember P-mote next time. Stands up awkwardly. Okay, P-mote is kind of the golden emote option. And then say, we don't need the quotes. Yep. An Aelin rogue mutters to himself about imps. Okay, so we could say, well, time for us to carry on in the 4th level of the tower. And then our character says that. Is there any other help on the say command? Gtel, say, tell, yell. Now, there was one actual thing that Rakev had done where he combined narrative and say. I was a little confused about that. Let's see here. Okay. The thing about Ise is that it puts word for word what you type out there, so it won't recognize specific pronouns. Like if you type Ise shakes your hand, it will show up to everyone in the room as Talara shakes your hand. Ise, that's the one we needed to look up. And that was the problem. Help Ise. Use the command to replace the normal say with whatever form of speaking you wish to express. Multiple words must be placed in single quotes, but phrases that would include an apostrophe need to be placed between double quotes. If you are speaking in the common language, no comma will be included between your emote and your speech, but one will be placed for other languages. We strongly advise against aliasing the say command to a given static Ise. After all, nobody speaks with the same inflection at all times. There is nothing wrong with using the say command if you have nothing to add to emotively or inflectionally to your statements. Ise is for adding interest or flavor to your says. If you use the same Ise constantly by default, you add neither of those in any appreciable amount and make yourself look as though you are cutting corners. Example, Ise hisses greeting mortal. Ise says quietly, greetings mortal. Ise bows in Jolin's presence, saying, greeting mortal. Interesting. Ise says quietly, greetings immortal. How does that work? Talara says quietly, greetings immortal. But why did we put quotes around that? Oh, we didn't. The quotes just popped up automatically. Confusing. Okay, so Ise. So we could type like looks at the sky. Looks at the ceiling. But we have to put that in quotes, right? Looks at the ceiling. What did I do to deserve this? Talara looks at the ceiling. What did I do to deserve this? Oh, we should say what did we? Talara. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. Ise looks at the ceiling. What did we do to deserve this? There we go. I think we're getting it. Issei, P-mode. Those are the two. Issei, Sei, and P-mode. I'm actually gonna write this down. Okay. In big bold letters, how to talk. P-mode is used for actions. Issei used for actions mixed with dialogue. What was the other one? Emote, not needed. And I feel like I'm missing one. P-mote, Issei. Oh, just the old say command. Say. Used to say things. It's actually a lot simpler than I thought. Aye. Well, I didn't expect to be spending time learning all that, but interestingly, it seemed like a good way to practice learning how to roleplay. Considering that, again, guys, I'm awful at it. The problem is that I'm terrified of upsetting anyone when I roleplay, which in turn alters how I think the character would actually interact. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna go up to the Imp Hallway of Doom and test our metal here. Perhaps we are finally stronger. Casts immolate. Great. Now I'm trying to narrate. I'm trying to narrate our mechanical combat here. That was much faster. Let's take a look at our stabs here. So we increased our chance to hit. What do we do? Inadequate stab tears into. Inadequate tears into. We're actually hitting now. Feeble stab harms. Feeble stab harms. Guys, we're actually hitting with our dagger. It's a little insane. Although we did miss, and then hit, and then cast immolation twice. Yeah, certainly the gear that we put on is giving us much better chances to hit. We didn't even really need to use that much mana. Oops. It's not helpful. Oh my gosh. I just wanna copy this. This is actually funny. It's like your ability to type quickly can probably drastically affect your effectiveness in this game. It's a little funny to imagine that PvP fights turn into this maddening flurry of like typing in random commands. Yeah, we certainly seem to be working our way through the imps at a much better rate. Slowly but surely. We'll learn how to properly roleplay and murder things eventually, guys. And I gotta remember, Talaris apparently talks in third person. Because he's carrying the spirits of all of us, my dear viewers. All 1.5 of you. I'm sorry. I'm being goofy. Okay, so our goal here is to simply work our way through these imps. Which, funnily enough, turns out proper equipment actually does help with that. Dying is a pain, but it wears off after a day. In fact, it gives you... Oh shoot, we're hungry again. Oh gosh, did the imp drop any food? Oops. No. I really don't want to go back, guys. I feel like an idiot. I didn't stock up. I think we're gonna have to go back, because we probably need water as well. Oh gosh, let's just flee. Oh great. Where are we? Guys, our potent immolation did stuff. That's first time. Look at that. Potent immolation. It's a-okay. Maybe we should raise our int. Would that help us get more potent immolations? Oh crap. Guys, we're level 10. When did that happen? I feel like that's kind of the benchmark, right? At level 10, that's when you're supposed to leave the school. Oops. But yeah, okay. Let's, oh gosh, more imps. Oops. Let's get out of this hallway. Can't believe I forgot to buy food. Fight our way back. Okay. At least we didn't have to go that far. Okay. We'll want to stock up on food and things. The ales seem to give us quite a bit of things to drink, so I suppose we could buy a bunch of ale. And we'll buy another steak, because I'm assuming that that cures us of hunger the most. And we'll buy 10 bread. Uh-oh. Louty tells you that isn't something I have for sale. How do we buy multiple? Let's figure out how to buy multiple things. Buy object. Turn object. When multiple items of the same name are listed, type buy n.item. I see. Where n is the position of the item in a list of that name. So if there are 2 swords, buy 2.sword will buy the second one. If you want to buy multiples of an item, use an asterisk. Buy 5 asterisk pie will buy 5 pies. Okay, so we'll buy 10 asterisk bread, except I need to hit return. Okay, so we got 10 bread. We're gonna drink from the fountain. Take out our jug, fill up the jug. Okay, we're at the bar. We're good. Put bread in pack. Put bread in pack. Put 10 dot bread in pack. shoot. How do you do this? Put 9 dot bread in pack. You put a thick. Well, we didn't do all of it though. Help put. This will allow us to put multiple items. How? Drop amount. So there's no dot. So put 8 bread in pack. That's not a container? What am I doing wrong here? Thought we could do this. Put an object. Put object in container. Can we not put multiple objects? Drop 8 bread. Does that work? Hold on, drop 8 bread. Sorry, but you can't do that. How about help take? Oh, this is all the same. All dot object for all objects of the same type. Put all dot bread in pack. Okay, so we can do all. We just can't grab a specific number of items, which is weird. Or can we? Can we do take 2 bread pack? I see no bread here. Take 2 bread from pack. I don't quite understand it. It's fine. Put jug in pack. Put ale in pack. Put ale in pack. Okay, guys. So we've got our pack and our bedroll. We're ready to go. Going to travel through the rat floor, travel through the lizard floor, and here we are again, bearing down on these imps. Looks like we've increased our dagger skill a little bit, meditation skill a little bit. We're hitting a lot more potent spells, and Immolate is looking to be at 84%, which is nice. We did study concentration, right? Is that a skill? Concentration still sits at 75%. I'm not sure how we increase that. That's fine. Let's keep going. I still worry that we're probably not like strong enough to actually fight some of the beasts up on the 4th floor. We'll drop our bedroll and take a snooze. Rakev seemed to be afraid of the Chaja warrior, but strangely, that guy like walked up to us and didn't do anything. I was rather confused. And then we mentioned corn to him, and he wasn't particularly versed in who corn was. Yeah, which was interesting. I just don't quite understand why the Chaja warrior just kind of ignored us. Looks like we slept too long. The imp came back. Good gravy. We also need to remember to pick up the bed. That way we don't leave it behind. Let's take a look at, while we're resting, there are 5 characters in Avendar right now, averaging level 31. Cyrus has reached level 36 in his guild. Cyrus has died recently. Poor Cyrus, he seems to be dying a lot. Which is interesting because we died fairly recently, like an hour ago or so. So Cyrus must have died again. We have limited deaths. Oh wow, we gained a lot of MP. We have limited deaths, but also the game said that we had plenty of those deaths, so that we didn't really need to stress out that much about dying. But it is interesting that eventually we will die too many times. I wonder what that number is. I wonder if it's kept hidden. Maybe there's an NPC in the game that will let us know what our fate might be. Like how many deaths we have left. Man, even with our increased gear, these imps are a little persistent. Now there's just so many in this hallway. We really are felling them a lot faster though. Oops, went the wrong way. Guys, I didn't pick up the bedroll. Okay, let's burn this guy down. Go back and grab the roll. Alright, move before quick. We'll go west, west, south, take bed, north, east, east. Guys, we did it. Got the bed. Didn't even have to worry. Drop the bed. Sleep on the bed. Whew. I guess we really are killing them faster if we were able to travel to 3 locations and the imps hadn't spawned in again yet. Which we could have just gotten extremely lucky. A recent rumor on Avendar's site: a huge deadly fish lives at the bottom of Jossa Lake. A huge deadly fish. I don't even know where Jossa Lake is. We're quickly becoming the youthful fire scholar who has lost all of his time frittered away studying in the school. But that's okay. Curses, we've had our sleep interrupted. I think what's more frustrating is we're not really getting much out of this, out of these fights. Uh-oh, we can't check our score. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it would take about 26-ish more imps to even gain a level, and I don't think gaining a level is even what we need right now. We're kind of just bebopping around, trying to make our way through the next floor. So the question is, do we just avoid combat? Like, do we go up to that next floor and just not try to fight anything? Do we run away? Is running away the correct option? I also don't quite understand the layout of the fourth floor. It seems to be at least a 2x6 grid, possibly a 3x3 grid. 2x6. I meant 2x3. Okay, we grab the bed. We're gonna go south, I think. Forceful inhalation. Maybe we should have played fighter. Wouldn't run out of MP that way. We've become better at meditation. In the middle of combat, we've become better at meditation. We'll take it. Man, we lost concentration twice in a row. Not sure how to increase our concentration skill. Perhaps there isn't a way. Okay. Where does this put us? Puts us at the foot of the stairwell of some super powerful guys. We could try to fight them. I feel like we're really geared up right now. Like, I don't really see us being able to get any extra gear. The only thing that I might be missing is perhaps I really should have spent those trains to boost our int. Maybe I'll still do that. If we die here, I'll do that. Perhaps that'll give us the power, the boost in power that we need to make up the difference between the skill of these guys up here. Definitely want to come up here with full mana. We probably want to quickly understand the floor layout so that we know when we run where we need to go. We're definitely going to want to be careful because I mean, we bought a lot of gear. It's not like we can't afford to replace it. We can. That's not really the issue. The issue just is that it would be annoying to replace all of it. So definitely don't want to die. Corin will blind us. If that happens, I don't actually know. Maybe we should read up on blind. Help blind? No help on that word. Let's wake. Help blind. Help darkness? Here we go. No, this is just the generic. Oh, here we go. Help blindness. It's a spell. Minor void malediction. It lasts 12 hours? Were we fighting her for 12 hours? Because it wore off. The spell calls upon the power of the void to blind its target. Characters affected by blindness are unable to use the look command in any way and are unable to manipulate items, save to drink glowing potions, eat food, or drink water. If these items are openly in their inventory, characters affected by blindness attack and defend more poorly unless they are proficient in blind fighting. Okay, what's blind fighting? Those trained in the art of blind fighting will fight in themselves less hindered in environments where they are unable to see. Their armor class and melee defenses will be unaffected if they are successful, allowing them to defend with as much proficiency as normal. Processing this skill also grants the ability to see in the dark. We have neither of those things. So for blind, we might just need to run away. I'm not sure. Well, let's go up. Okay, so from here we can go east or down. Obviously we just came from down, so we're gonna go east. Oh boy. What? A tall... Wait, what? Someone has attacked it. Okay. We'll just cast Immolate. Suisha has some small wounds and bruises. We are not looking good ourselves. Suisha has quite a few wounds. I think we're looking pretty bad here, but she's also looking pretty bad. I'm really hoping... Oh my gosh, guys, we got her. We got her. Let's just get corpse. Get all... How do we do this? Help corpse. I'm gonna do this before another one of those NPCs. Get all corpse. Okay. Comes and kills us. All corpse. Get all corpse. Okay. We're gonna go back to the west. We're gonna go down. Holy mackerel. Guys, we did it. Oh, we left our bed back behind. Let's just sleep bed. Whew. Okay, let's read what all happened in that fight. It seemed like we yelled out. I was a little confused by that. Okay, I should have used the where command. But that's okay. So we entered that western section of the first square of the 4th floor. We saw the corpse of Jikar here, which I think is one of those guys who's up there. A tall alien girl with ruddy wings searches for opponents. You yell, "Help! I'm being attacked by Suisha." Suisha's feeble pierce damages you. She attacks us twice. But she was already damaged, which is weird. Guys, wait a minute. I think I might understand. Do the NPCs on the 4th floor, do they attack each other? Is that why when we come up here, we're constantly seeing corpses? I don't know. It said Suisha already had a few scratches. Perhaps that's why we won. Suisha's pitiful pierce injures you. We try and stab back. Okay, so I think the reason Suisha got 2 free pierces here is because she attacked us. Probably got, like, the attacker's advantage or something like that. Suisha frantically parries our attacks. And from here, I think we already know kind of how this plays out. We're both just stabbing at each other. We blocked with our shield. No, she blocks with her shield. We started casting Immolate, which turned the tide of the fight. Suisha lit on fire. And yeah, from there, it just was a matter of bringing down her HP through the Immolate spell. Seems like we're actually back up to full HP and MP now. So we can just wake, take the bed. Wow, that was kind of exciting. We looted the body really quickly. Looked like there's just some basic stuff, like a whip, a sword. We don't need the sleeves. So she was fighting us with a sword? We don't need the... Or no, a javelin. I bet. Interesting. Let's identify the javelin. What does that do? So javelin on average is 74. So a little bit more powerful than our dagger. Not that much. Oops. Meant to type in inventory. Okay, so honestly, I think she had some gold on her. Yeah, we were able to get 1 silver coin, but otherwise, there wasn't really a lot of advantage to killing her. We got the EXP. EXP and the confidence. That was about it. Okay, we're gonna go back up. This time, I'm gonna make sure to cast Inflame and cast Armor. before we actually go out. We're gonna check our score. Whoa. 28 is a lot lower than we had earlier. So we probably want to make sure we actually cast armor. We're gonna try and go east again. And here we are. We'll use the where command. PK G-char is in the northwest corner of the 4th floor. We'll try and scan west, scan east, scan north. Okay, so north, a large Chaja gladiator peers out with my milk white eyes. That's that. Do we pick a fight with this guy? I mean, he's the only one here. Oh, whoa. Everyone just suddenly spawned. Oh, crap. Suisha has arrived. I'm going to leave, I think. To go back into the marble stairwell. Do these guys just constantly spawn up here and then murder each other? Suisha didn't fight us for some reason. Sorry, a bunch of text went into the Discord. I'm trying to make sure, see if there's anything interesting. People just talking about AC and weapons. That's fine. Alright. Let's use the where command and see if... Now, what on earth? This other Rishul person has also spawned in the southeast corner. Now, pardon me. Now I'm going to assume that sans the corner that we're in now, this marble stairwell, I'm going to assume that the 4th floor is like a 9 by, or rather a 3 by 3 grid, so 9 squares, where these guys just spawn in, and look at that. 2 of them are dead now, which leads me to believe that they definitely just stay up here and fight each other. And there's 5 of them. Suisha is the javelin wielding Aelin. G-char is the barbarian. The Chaja fighter, who seems to be blind, perhaps, or maybe they just have white eyes. Let's do another where command. There's still just 3 of them. Let's scan west. Oh, we're thirsty. Okay. Are we inebriated because of this ale? Perhaps. I don't know if we want to fight drunk. I'm going to cast armor and inflame again. Oh, we're already armored. Can't cast it again? Isn't there a way to check effects or affects? Yeah, spell armor. Modifies armor class by -25 for 2 hours. Nice, nice. Inflame modifies save for a spell by -1 for 2 hours. Modifies damage roll by 1 for 2 hours. Pretty nice. Probably gonna want to wait until those wear off and then recast them. Only Suisha and Daloek are left alive. Scan west again. Scan east. Translucent Avakil is here. Who is Avakil? What? What is an Avakil? And Avakil is translucent. What on earth? Let's scan again, see what happens. A pale blonde human girl is here, staff at the ready. Suisha is flying here, fighting Avakil. Avakil, who is translucent, is fighting Suisha. And that's 2 squares to the east. Really don't want to go there. Wow. And then they all respawn and just keep fighting again. So that makes, what, 6 people that we're aware of? Gichard, Dalek, Korin, Suisha, Revicol, and Rishwal, who seems to not be alive at the moment. And we see a center of the 4th floor, a south wall of the 4th floor. I don't know what to do here, guys. I feel like we're gonna get overwhelmed if we try and actually move out. Okay, I'm gonna scan to the east. A pale blonde human girl is here, staff at the ready. Guys, we need our revenge. We're gonna go kill Korin. Oh boy, that is not the command I meant to give. Korin looks pretty hurt. She was probably already damaged from like a previous fight. Wow, we got her. Okay. Looks like we automatically grabbed Korin's gear. We quickly destroy the corpse of Korin. How brutal. Okay. So this isn't that bad. And it seems like no one actually... It seems like no one actually tries to fight in this part of the hallway. I'm still gonna go down. And apparently we're hungry. We're gonna drop our bed. Oops. Drop bed. Sleep bed. Okay. So what is left to analyze? These monsters, or sorry, they're not monsters. They're supposed to represent player killers. These player killers up here just constantly spawn. They are very much able to be killed because, well, because they're killing each other, so they are often wounded. And what else remains to be seen? What is our task? Our task is to obtain the sigil of Jimacha. We have to do that. Oh crap, we're level 10. We have to do it before we gain another level. And we're actually really close to gaining another level. How do you get the sigil? I don't actually know. Well, let's cast armor. Let's cast inflame. Let's go up. And let's see if we can find an exit from this place. Let's scan east. Korin is still over there in the east. Let's go north. Scan north. No one... shoot. Aelin is north. Oh, there are 2 people north. I don't want to go there. So we're going to go back east. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize there was no back east. We hadn't gone east yet. And Korin is here, ready to murder us. We keep losing our concentration. And we're getting hit a lot here. Crap, and we're blind. Okay. We killed Korin. We're gonna run back to the west. We can't see a thing. Guess we're just gonna have to wait until the spell wears off. Oh, no, we can still move. We just can't see. We'll drop our bed and just sleep it off. Oh wait, do we not have a bed? I guess we'll just... Oh, we can see again. Drop, bed, sleep, bed. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to kill Corn there. Or rather, I didn't mean to get into a fight with Corn. I'm a little concerned because it looks like we're going to gain level 11. And that's going to be a little frustrating because we're not going to be able to actually finish Jimacha's quest. We gotta find a way to do this without killing anyone. Oh, our concentration increased. We feel stronger? Why do we feel stronger? We're just sleeping and suddenly we feel stronger? Odd. Oh, perhaps we were affected by a spell that weakened us. Corrin, man. Ah, I hate her. She's, I feel like I have a real, what's the word? Spite. This random chick in this 4th tower. We did learn infravision, which is interesting. And we learned Wings of Flame. These are some spells that I should probably have been paying attention to. Help infravision. This spell enables his target to see in the dark. He may look, see adjoining exits, and scan exactly as if he were in a well-lit area. Would infravision counteract blindness? I don't know. Cast... We should try that out. Next time Corrin blinds us, we should cast infravision and see if we can see things. Okay, we're gonna cast armor, cast inflame. You're already armored, you're already aflamed. Yeah, but only for 1.5 more hours. We should probably wait until that passes. In the meantime, let's look up what Wings of Flame do. Wings of Flame. The spell creates a pair of flaming wings for its caster, imparting them with a magical flight and bonus to their dexterity. Okay. I don't see why we shouldn't do that. How big's the bonus, I wonder? Let's just cast it. Wings of Flame. You cannot cast this spell on another? Cast Wings of Flame. What? Well, I'm not trying to cast it on another. I'm trying to cast it on us. Cast Wings. You unfurl wings of fire and rise off the ground. Now, what's our dex bonus? Looks like it's only bonus by 1. Wings of Flame modifies dex by 0? For 0.5 hours? Rough, dude. I guess we are untrained in it. So it's probably not really getting us anything. Speaking of, we're completely untrained in Inflame as well. So yeah, that's not very useful. Oh well. Go up. These spells are just ready to wear out. I just want them to wear it so I can recast them. Okay, ready now. Let us scan east. Ooh, there's only 2. Okay, we can go east. Oh, we're being attacked. Wait, what? By Avendar. I didn't notice he was here. Oh, he's doing a ton of damage. Oh boy. We might die here. Let's try and flee. Oh, we killed him. Oh gosh, let's get out of here. You hear something's death cry. Yeah, our death cry. Good grief. That was brutal. What happened there? I thought we scanned and didn't see anyone. Let's figure out what went down. Okay, we scanned east. We didn't see anyone 1 square east. 2 square east was Jichar and Korin. So we determined that there were only 3 people, and Jichar and Korin were presently occupied in the east. So we decided to go east and immediately got assaulted by someone fades into existence. I see. Help, I'm being attacked by someone. So they were... This Avendar person was invisible. And started to murder us with a ton of damage. Piercing. He tried to cast a spell? Who knows what it actually did. We managed to get very lucky and outburst him somehow with 9 HP remaining. Your strong immolation butchers Avendar. Avendar's head is shattered, his brain splashed all over. Yeah. Okay, so I guess people can actually hide themselves. Let's cast Warmth, because I think if I remember correctly that creates something that increases our HP regen. Help, Warmth. I think the server froze there a moment. With this spell, a fire scholar may place a rune of hearth in their current location. Up to 5 people can currently sit, rest, or sleep at this place of shelter and receive bonus to their mana regen. The rune will also serve as a fire for the purposes of scrying or fading from sight. Oh, I see. So it doesn't actually increase our HP regen. Yikes. How do we do this, guys? I don't actually know what our objective is. I assume we need to get through the fourth floor. But anytime we try and travel through it, we almost die. And I don't actually know where we need to go up there. It is pretty cool, though, that the NPCs fight each other. And that's pretty neat. We just need to get that last bit of HP back. And then we'll be ready to try again. P-mote. Looks warily at staircase. Oh, I need to do this better. P-mote. Looks warily at the staircase, period. Say, what have we gotten ourselves into? Take bread from pack. Eat bread. Oh. Okay, cast armor, cast inflame. Let's try this again. Take bed. Up. And we'll scan to the east. Nothing is to the east. Where only G-Char and Dalek are visible. However, as we know, one of those guys hides. But we have to try it. We're gonna go east. We're gonna go east again. We're gonna scan north. Oh, Chaja is north. We'll go back west and scan north. Okay, either way we go, there's someone blocking our way. So we're gonna go east again. And oh crap. Corn is here. Cast, immolate. At least Corn seemed like she was already injured. Although she's really dealing some nice damage to us. We're no longer inflamed. We'll cast inflame. Cast inflame again. Scan north. There's no one north. Okay, guys, we're going north. What? Oh. Avakill was hidden. Oh no! Flee! Flee! Ugh. You've been killed. Avakill was hidden in the shadows. Even though we scanned for him, he was still there. And we died. Alright. We'll do where corpse. You didn't find any corpse. Oh, corpse. I think there's like a corpse where command. I don't see it. Must have missed it. Corpse where? That's what we type. Corpse where? You last died in the Tower of Testing. North wall on the 4th floor. Wonderful. We're too relaxed. We're too relaxed to move, guys. Wonder how long we have to wait. I guess we could just sleep. Okay, we can move again. Okay, we're gonna go back down to the School of Heroes. Of course, we're gonna go back and do a corpse run. Good news is we don't have to fight the imps. Okay, maybe we can use this as a chance to kind of get our bearing on all of this, right? These guys can't attack us as far as I know. We're the northwest tower, we need to go east. Here we go, the corpse of Talaris is lying here. Get corpse all? Why do I always forget this? Get all corpse. Get all corpse. This is gonna take a while. Okay. With that being done, we can take a moment. We'll scan east, scan west. Interesting, so we can go west. We're on the very northern wall. We can go west, east, east. And east again. And then we can go up. So that's where we need to go. Scan north. Scan west. Yeah. It's it is a 3x3 grid. I think. It's hard to tell. But there is a stone stairwell in the northeast corner, and that's where we need to go. So we're going to recall, since we have our stuff. Go to the altar of lights. Back to the temple. We'll do, what is it? Heal, resurrect. Okay, so we're back. We need to equip all that stuff, and that's fine. But hey, we know where to go now. Who knows if we'll be able to get there without getting enough or too much EXP. I actually think we're going to gain too much EXP. Even just killing those imps, we're going to gain a level. It's a little annoying. So it does mean that we're not going to be able to do Gimacha's quest here. Oh, that's okay. Yep. Gimacha says, I hope you had fun flying with Michari. She always is so excited about it. That's funny. We're actually going to quit there for the day. Sadly, Talaris will have to spend yet another year being held back in the school. But, that all being said, I feel like we have a pretty decent chance of getting through it next time. Gotta watch out for that doggone hidden dagger guy. What is he? What is his name? Avakill? Ava's something. Where is it? He's up here somewhere. Yeah, Avakal. That guy's the one to watch out for. Horn's rough, but I feel like we've properly figured out how to fight her. We still need to test whether infravision lets us see when she blinds us or not. But yeah. So next week, maybe we'll finally actually make it outside of the school. Who knows? We certainly learned a lot today about emoting and P-moding. And I hope you had fun watching. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week, and see you around.